Hey y'all. I'm so excited. This is the last video. I'm not excited that it's the last video, but I'm excited about the content of the video. So, last week I told you that I had some crystals that I couldn't identify. So, excuse me. Excuse me. I went back to the crystal store. Shout out to Terra Blue and the nice people who work there. They're so helpful. I wish I would have gotten their name because I would have gave them a shout out. Anyway, so I had 5 crystals that I couldn't 100% identify. I was so impressed with myself because I was right about some of them, if not all of them. So, wait a minute. Okay, I see my little rat tail. Alright, so I was able to know that this is citrine. I don't know if y'all can see it. That is citrine. This is a rose quartz. So I was right. It is a rose quartz. I don't even know why I second guessed myself because I remember picking up a rose quartz, but it didn't look like it. This is carnelian, so I was right about that. Excited about that. See, trust your intuition, guys. Keena told me what this was. Agate or agate. I think it's agate. Agate. I gotta learn this stuff. So I was right about that. But I was still second guessing myself. Now, I had no fucking clue what this was, but it's a peach selenite. And I also learned, the lady from Terra Blue told me that this cannot get wet because it's a salt. So that was interesting. And I already knew what this was, but I've been pronouncing it wrong. And I told you guys to tell me if I was pronouncing it wrong. So this is pyrite. I've been pronouncing it pirate. It's pyrite. All right. So that's from the crystals last week. So I went and got some more fucking crystals, y'all. I did. I did. And let me tell you what happened. So I go in, I get my paper. And this is basically the paper you get at Terra Blue. You have to write the quantity of the crystals that you're getting, the description, you just put the name, and the price. So I get my paper, I write down my crystals, bam. I ended up getting 5. And I put the slip because I told the lady, I said, hey, I forgot it last time. I'm going to make sure I get it this time. So I put it in the bag, excuse me, of all the things that I bought. And I get home excited. I know I have my paper. Take everything out the bag and throw the fucking bag away. Gone is the list. Luckily, I went with the intentions of you. If I don't know if you guys remember from the video last week, there's a crystal starter kit. And I had it written down in my journal, so I took my journal with me. My daughter was like, Mama, you take that thing everywhere you go. Because if I have a thought, I need to write it down. If something happens, I need to write it down. So I had my list. So I already knew what I went to get. I got everything but one. So let me show you what I got. What I got. So I got black tourmaline. Isn't that pretty, y'all? It is so pretty. So I got the rough crystal and not the polished one because this one is more prettier, I guess you could say. And also the energies are stronger because it's in its true natural form. So I also got aventurine or aventurine. It's for good luck and it attracts wealth. That is a pretty fucking stone. It's green if you can't tell. I hope the lighting's okay, but that is a pretty stone. It feels good. And of all the stones, I picked this one up and it felt like it was drawn to me. And they say when you pick crystals out, you should pick out the one that resonates with you, the one that attracts you. I also got a rainbow fluorite. I don't know if y'all can see, but there's different colors in this. Like if you put it up in the light, it's like stripes. And there are different colors. I don't know what colors, but I'll find out. I'll put them in better lighting. And I'll make a video about it next week or something, and we'll talk about it. Oh, I can see the purple. That's pretty. Then I got a hematite. It's a small one, but it's really pretty. It's silver. more like a smoky silver. And then I got a smoky quartz. That mug is pretty too. So they smudged them for me, and I'm going to set my intentions for them, charge them in the sun or the moon. I'm going to do some more research before I charge any more crystals. I got to get them all lined up and get them in a storage case or something, because right now I have just like this little baggie. But what's going to help me out is this book that I bought, y'all. It is How to Use a Crystal, 50 Practical Rituals and Spiritual Activities for Inspiration and Well-Being. Now, I know when people hear rituals, they think of the devil and all of that, but it's not that. Don't be ignorant. Look up the term. Matter of fact, we're going to look it up together. That's what we're going to do. We're going to look it up together. Y'all just excuse me just a second. I put in define ritual. A religious or solemn ceremony consisting of a series of actions performed according to a prescribed order, related to or done as a religious or solemn rite. Nothing about that says evil. I don't see devil in that anywhere. But anyway, back to the video. So I'm going to set my intentions, charge my crystals, do what I do with them. Eventually I'll have to part ways with my crystals. I hope not. I talked to Kina tonight, and I've heard her mention before about giving me some crystals, and I thought when I bought mine, I don't want to give my crystals away. You know what I'm saying? They mean something to me. But she said, you know, when you used it for what you need it for and you no longer need it, you can give it away. So this right here is going to help me learn more about crystals. It's also going to learn about the healing techniques and properties of crystals. It's going to help me sell my jewelry because, like I said, I don't want to half-ass anything. So I just really want to move on and show you what else I bought. My little bag, y'all, it's so cute. I haven't even taken, when I went and bought this stuff this evening, because I went twice. I went yesterday and I went today. Yesterday I bought my crystals. Today I went back to re-identify the crystals that I bought yesterday, and I picked up some more stuff. Excuse me. So I bought some incense. It's love incense and lotus incense. Lotus is a sign for me. Like people have inside jokes, it's something inside, but it's a sign for me. That's why I bought it. I got some candles. Red is for love. And when y'all hear me talk about love and all that, it's not always about relationships. It's self-love, unconditional love. You have to unconditionally self-love your fucking self. And that's what I do most of all, because you can't give love until you give love to yourself. Make sense? All right. So I got red for love and green for money, because if y'all didn't hear me earlier, an explosion of money is coming my way. So I'm going to be ready for it. Go ahead and burn my candle, do my rituals. For all of you open-minded people, I'll talk about it, let you know what happened. And those are going to go with the incense. Then I bought, wait, y'all, I can't even get that bag. I'm so damn excited. A rose quartz necklace. Rose quartz goes hand in hand with love. So I do plan on wearing this. I'm going to charge it first and set my intentions before I put it around my neck. That's why it's still in the bag. Drum roll, please. And the highlight of the night is my tarot cards, y'all. If you've been to my website, you'll see one of the questions. My face pops up. It's like, boom, there's Miss Lady. And then there's a question on the side that says, can I do my own tarot card reading? I've gotten a tarot card reading before from Kina, but I've always wanted some because I want to be able to do it myself. So I got the tarot card, and it's The Beginner's Guide to Tarot by Juliet Sharman Burke, with cards illustrated by Giovanni Caselli. So when I was talking to Kina and I was telling her about it, she was saying, pick the ones that resonate with you, pick the ones that attract you. So I looked at all of the tarot cards that they had. I really wanted these African tarot cards, but they were really small. And then as I'm looking, I go back and there's another shelf that I didn't see. And I see beginner. And I said, that's for me. That's my box. It's within the price range I'm willing to spend. Boom, I got it. Boom, I'm doing it. So, I'm ready to crack this mug open tonight and do what I do with it. I can't wait. I'm so freaking excited. Oh, not to mention I got a mood ring. So I got me and my daughter a mood ring, and I'm actually I took a picture of the different colors and what they're supposed to stand for. That's one more thing I want to research is mood rings. I've been saying it. Sorry, let me write this down, y'all. So some people believe in it. I've never really been a believer in it, but I thought it was cool, so I got one. And when I put it on, it immediately turned blue. And blue is supposed to be a calm, relaxed state. Um, and since I've worn it, only time I take it off is when I wash dishes or take a shower. It's been blue or purple, and purple is love, romance, unconditional love. And even if it's real or not, if it's a spiritual thing behind it or not, I don't know. But I said what I'm gonna do for myself. If it's not a real spiritual meaning, I'm gonna use those colors and the meaning behind the colors to make myself more positive, because I cannot foresee this mug turning black or gray. Those are the bad things, the anxiousness, the anxiety, and all of that. I can't foresee it doing that. It may, because I'm human, I have feelings, but I'm not that type of person. That's not in my personality. I try not to be anxious about things as far as, worrying, getting anxiety, thinking negative thoughts. So what I'm going to do is I've noticed that sometimes it's not right. Or I don't know that it's right. I can tell I'm always calm and relaxed unless I'm hyped, but if it's purple, for instance, and I'm not having a love thought or I'm not thinking about love, I'm going to change my mood to be in a loving mood, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I got from the store from Terra Blue. Shout out to her, Sarah McDavid, the owner of the store. I'm so in love with the store. Um, but yeah, that was it. It's Sunday. This is my last video, and I hate to go, guys, but I'm really ready to tap into this tarot card. I said I was gonna call Kina back, so I gotta call her back. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning into these videos. I'm sorry that they may feel rushed or quick, but I'm just so excited about the stuff that I got. So stay tuned to next week. I don't know what's in store next week. It's gonna be a freestyle Sunday next week, because I'm basically just going to, and I'm writing that down, because I don't want to say that it's going to be a freestyle Sunday, and it's not going to be. I want to be accountable for the things that I say, if that makes sense. So stay tuned for next Sunday. I'll know that I'll have much more things to talk about. Like, I know I'm going to tell you about what happened with the tarot card. I don't know if I'll use them every night. Who knows? But just stay tuned. I'm so grateful for you guys watching all these videos. I appreciate you. Tell somebody about this page. Get them to like, hit subscribe, comment, talk to me, teach me, let me teach you. Just Let's just do it together, guys. Let's manifest together. We're in this to win this. Have a great night, a great week, and I look forward to speaking with you guys and seeing you guys next week. Peace, love, and manifestation.